Hello everybody. We're gonna hear some little bit of noises but in the background, but don't worry. I finally got a completion. Well, not really. There's still more Spartan collections. I also got some Dragon Ball Super. Just added a little bit of stuff here. Yep, everything here. With the con, and then I got a power card on my ride. But right now, let's open these baby up, starting with the classic. So I opened the Master Chief Classic, and I want to say it's probably the best packaging I've ever seen in my life. My main issue is the head here, where it doesn't move exactly. It doesn't go left or right or nothing like that. No, it's just a issue with it's always gonna look down, which is kind of like something that's in the old games. I also realized that you have a little button in the back, which can also help with the backpack. So this is really good for the Master Chief. If you're a big fan of Master Chief Collection, he has a lot of stuff here. He got hands, all these hands you can try. He's pointing. He's putting a fist. He's pulling call-outs, stuff like that. And they finally changed the packaging because now they have this instead of popping out more of the time, so you don't damage any of them, which is perfectly amazing for this figure. Thank you for a good upgrade. I forgot a lot of things going on, but I have a lot of older ones that are in the back, which I might have to eventually open up pretty soon. I'm gonna open this one since it's part of the classic pack with him. There's also a accessory with George. You got Classic Chief again, and then you got Spartan Rogue, which is probably a good idea to put out these first. I know there's a lot of packaging. I'm eventually gonna open this. He's been around for almost a week now. Half of these were supposed to be open till like I don't know, around December 2020. And they haven't been open whatsoever, and because I have a lot of schoolwork, so yeah, I'm gonna open these finally, and hopefully, you know, I can make a series about it. Just to come back here and say this is the best packaging ever. This one is, I think, let me check again here. Kelly087. I really don't know a lot of the Halo stuff. I wish I had a lot of the Halo games. I think Kelly's from the Halo 5 series. I seen this one. This gun looks really like Halo 4, like couple of accessories here. We got this pistol. Little pistol. Maybe this is from Halo Infinite. I don't know. This pistol looks very familiar to Halo Infinite. A lot of here is, you know, pointing, putting a fist, you know, whatsoever. But this figure is really nice. It shines. It's beautiful. Has a little thing here. The issue here is it kind of ruins the little mark here. They could have put it around the foot, but instead they put this kind of. This is a big issue here, but overall this figure is really good. Been having issues with the legs. The legs seems like they don't really want to work. I want to let all you guys to remember that the legs are really important for these figures so they could stand. And this one doesn't seem that much of an issue, but just a suggestion. Just a good warning before you guys open packages like these. I'm gonna start with this one, Spartan Rogue. It's a bit a little dirty. I've been cleaning it up a while back. Brute Shot Energy Sword and additional hands. Looks really nice. And then we're gonna start with George. And then maybe we're gonna start with Carter, but I really want to save the Reach characters for last. So maybe I didn't buy the Master Chief because this version of Master Chief because I just don't really want to have a bunch of Master Chiefs. I really do love the classic one much better. I did, however, buy this one because it has to dual wield weapons, and since they don't have that, I will try getting all that. Summary Sword, of course, I bought it right back then, and then I got the Spartan Enigma. This one was from Halo Infinite, and I really loved the helmet, but I just didn't like the color scheme. There were other ones I'm gonna do. I might have to start with Kodokan because I really want to get these figures out, and seems like I don't really want to leave some of these packages unopened. Really, it's kind of sad. I don't want them really boxed in, and also we might have to finish up with this one with Arbiter. Yep, I got Arbiter. Yep, the last one. I didn't get the Master Chief Collection, the hologram. I might have to customize it myself. So I'll do what I can to do all this stuff. There were other packages. The helmet's gonna be probably in the very last of this video, so it's gonna be really unorganized here. Yeah, so I apologize if all you guys can't have all of it things. So yeah. So when I was doing my packaging, I realized that the energy sword that we saw, the package, had one of these cases, which are so much better than actually trying to pull out the energy sword and bending it, which is probably a terrible idea, honestly, if you put a packaging like that. If you're just forcing one of the most very fragile and best detailed energy swords in the game having to be like cracked, it's just messed up. You know, it's not really good for a collector. The Spartan Rogue is, how do I say this in a good way? It's a bit stiff for the figure. It still has the little branding in the back. There's a little back piece if you want to take it off. I don't really want to right now. The helmet's really amazing. I really like the lights and all that. Not sure what about the mouth exactly. Where you're gonna put it in the mouth? Not sure about that, but the legs is messed up, and I really don't want to go back and buy another one that costs like more than the value of this thing used to be. It cost like $24. I mean, the price really increased after the inflation, but $24 for this figure, and it's stiff leg and leg pads. I do want to say that excuse me, the little white banner here, I think we should have more accessory for this character, but we wouldn't have this, the boot shot. And it's been a while I actually seen this action like accessory ever. Like, McFarlane had a really smaller version, but this is a perfect way. I really do wish we have more of these, like a collection of weapons and all that stuff, energy swords, yeah, all this brute shots, and all from the different Spartan era, like in the Master Chief Collection, you know, except for probably Halo 5, because, you know, no one likes that. Yeah, but good figure. Amazing figure. Now, George. Oh my god, George is one of my favorite. I actually love his armor so much. I really do. I do admire this guy. He comes with a machine gun, a backpack, and additional hands, so I really wish you can take off his helmet. Missed opportunity to take off his helmet to recreate that amazing scene, but missed opportunity. Half of the Reach characters, I realize, they don't really take off their helmets. Not even well, except for I guess Carter, and June, but George, on the other hand, is just a missed opportunity. They just couldn't put his head there. I mean, Kate did, but you know. It's just I don't know why they didn't have to put the helmet. Apologize for that, but yeah, it's just, oh yeah, it comes with the stuff here, 8 pieces. You know, it's really upsetting, but I'm glad George is here too. I'm looking at my stuff, and it doesn't seem like I have this version of Master Chief, which kind of doesn't make sense. Maybe someone stole it. I don't know. I probably didn't buy it because I remember buying this, of course, during the Amazon wish list. I remember this when I head out, and I didn't know what about the rest, but I kind of trying to think. I don't remember buying all these stuff, so it's pretty hard to put them all together. He's not in my shelf. I checked, and pretty sad that I'm just gonna do. I think I'm just gonna do the Halo Infinite one. This one is gonna be the Samurai, and then June. So yeah. I was thinking when I was opening his package, the funny thing is I'm not sure, he, she, they, them, I don't know, but the first thing the Spartan did was trying to point, and I kind of laughed when I was playing with it, because it reminded me of the meme, it's like, it's good, but it can be great. It said, yes, it means, forget it, but the Spartan came with fingers, that, the blaster, I don't know what it's called. I played Halo Infinite for like 2 years and kind of fell off, but got that, and, got a little blaster, a little plasma blaster, but good figure. Not sure about the backpack. I think it should be removed. Has the thing in the back, very silver armor, little texture. Doesn't have the thing except for this. This is much better design. Look at that. They should put that in these types of things. They'll put them in labels, which could kind of, it's the worst thing to put for a figure, but putting that is much better. But yeah, this figure is awesome. When I started opening this package, I realized he had one of the best design outfits I ever seen in my life. The color palette and the golden helmet and the little samurai outfit. And he even got, let it focus, Dio's boots. And I love it. I really do love it so much. It doesn't seem like he has a back bling. He has a little bit. It's a little, if you could focus. There we go. It's a little darker right there. But the figure is amazing. But he doesn't come with a lot of accessories besides his hands, which is also gold. The distributor, it's a gun from Halo Infinite, and energy sword. What I really want to say is that when the Spartan Samurai came out, I had so many suggestions of what figure they should come out with, and there would be currently the season 3 helmet, which had a meme on it with it looked like a bald spot. There's also another one where it was a anime reference to a movie. A lot of people had complained it looked like very familiar to World War I armor. And another one which I really think it should be in an action figure line would be one of the neon outfits when it had purple. It was pink, blue, and black, and it needed to come back somehow. It's a variant of this one, but it's a little bit scary, it's a more demon-like. So yeah, I wanted something like that. But this figure alone is top tier best figure that Jasper ever came out with. Best figure. Amazing. Okay, so I put back my packages and all that. But I'm going to do the oldest one with the red Spartan and the white Spartan, because these guys need to be released right now. I need to open these guys now, so yeah. Alright, forgot, the white Spartan had a little issue opening. When I was looking at it, it kind of looks like a hunchback, if you think about it. Silver, love that line and all that. Recon. His foot is messed up here. I apologize. He got the thing I really hate so much. If you lose this one bit, it just sucks losing this thing. It's just, thank God the newer ones, you can just put it back and it's much better instead of a little bit loose. But yeah, it's all this stuff. It's all nice. Cool figure, cool figure. But he also comes with accessories or fingers and plasma rifle. Not plasma rifle. Basm thing. This one's like a, not like an M1 Grand, but I know what this, I use this a lot. But in Halo Infinite, good gun by the way. You should try to get a camera of it. But this figure, I want to give it a good thing about it. It's probably really well for other Spartans to be around with, but if you really enjoy figures like these, just don't break them. Just don't. Red Spartan is the best figure ever. It has a little damage on lead. I hate the pack really badly. Figures are good. The legs are a bit stiff, but you can fix it. Pointing fingers, good finger, posture as well. Comes with these hands. The best part about it, they got a shotgun and they got a defibrillator, so both at the same time. It has a little hook in the back. I'm not sure about that. It doesn't seem like it has a little dot, but good figure. I probably would play this a lot if I was a little kid, but I probably would cry if I lose this thing. So I think I want to say the best thing that this is probably the best action figure for Halo Infinite, but Samurai always going to be top, so yeah. So I'm going to start with Mark MKVB, the orange one. It's the same one with the silver but orange, but he comes with sniper. We're going to start with Palma, where, you know, I don't really recognize her a lot. I know she's been around in Halo 4, so I know her a little bit about the lore. And, of course, the last one's going to be Noble 6. My God, Noble 6 here. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, this is supposed to be an improvement. And I want to say yes, it's an improvement, but it's just a reskin from the white Spartan. And I didn't really think it's that thorough, but I think it's supposed to rework the other outfits. And it's probably better. Honestly, quality-wise, there was no issue with the legs. A bit of the arms is the issue. It's a bit, it can fall off, as I know. I pretty got scared about that. The helmet, at the other hand, doesn't have that type of, you know, uniqueness into it. Little foot's orange a little bit. It's just a different color. That's all it is, really. But the difference is that it comes with a sniper, comes with a pistol, it comes with hands. And that's about it, really. There's nothing different about it. It's just maybe it's a good quality improvement. It doesn't look like a hunchback or nothing like that. It's more better. It's more tactical, I would say. I think it's a good figure for an improvement from the last ones. But yeah, this is I think it shows how it does better. You know, it does better than the others. A lot of things. I removed the helmet and all that stuff and all that. It's all great. It's a bit jointy. It's kind of really loose. I hate when it's loose. It's loose. It's terrible. It's worse. It's worse as it is. It always gets worse. I removed the head for a reason. I just kind of did not like the head at all. It's just I don't like looking at her in general. She comes with 2 pistols, which is much better than the first one. A couple of fingers. You know, jointed all that, and an assault rifle. How can I rate this figure? I'm gonna give it a 5 because it's so loose. Like, it's a bit. Yeah, I don't think that's how Halo characters look. Really, it's a bit loose in the back. It's just, oh my God, it's terrible. Well, I get scared when I do that. Yeah, I wouldn't buy this. But I do need to collect the figures, so good good thing. It's a good collection, I guess. So, so I don't think I'm gonna get the Corticon or Broly yet. Sadly, I'm just gonna open these three, Arbiter, and then the Chief Helmet, which is gonna be a blast. I'm probably gonna start with this, this, and this. So yeah. I got Noble 6, the last figure for that wave. I just can't like this. I can't like this at all. I just can't have this all that. It's just annoying. The knife is removable, by the way, just in case anyone. It's a bit bent. I was trying to open it. Figure's great. It's just it's the same with the other one, but it's just the helmet difference is a little colored. But I'm kind of glad Noble is here, because when the assault rifle comes with, like, again, figures. And he got a pistol. Yeah, but it really works with the figure. It has the back thing again. If I want to rate this, I want to say a 9 for the improvement for adding the knife as a removable. It's a good detail. Some people don't have this version of Noble as, when you're playing as him, but it's good to know that it leads into that. It's in addition to that. Open the package. A Halo 4 Spartan. I really love the little back wings here. He got a little piece so that you could barely see it. His helmet doesn't turn left or right. He could turn left, but it's not always. He's always looking down. I can't assume anything about this figure. It's alright. Kind of reminds me a lot of the Guardians, but a Spartan with this type of armor is really good. And at least the fingers. Halo 4 pistol, a shotgun. Probably the best figure. I'm gonna rate this at least a 5. It's loose. You could see a little detail, like the legs are an issue again. The little nubs are showing out more details on the skin here, but good overall. Love the design though, but it's decent. Not good, but decent. So I opened Linda. I don't recognize this character at all. Maybe somewhere from Halo 5. Assuming the armor, the eyes, but I don't see anything I remember from Halo 4, so I apologize for not knowing my Spartans. They got a sniper, and some fingers, and a pistol. Here's the thing about Linda I like. The helmet has a little gold, has a little shape and everything. But, she doesn't seem that interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I assume this thing is, but it's still this issue with this stuff. It's damn. Just make it like, it just ruins the figure at all. Like, I don't know why they keep making these types of stuff, but I guess I could put it as a 7. Good. It's at least a good. Great figure, I guess. So, I opened him up. Carter, I think. He's a good figure. He has a little dirt damage. If you see a little bit, there's like yellow stain and stuff like that. Good figure, actually. Actually, there's no problems with the figure at all. There's nothing an issue I actually have with. Alright, so let's start with the fingers. Pistol. The DMR. honestly. This was hard to take out because I almost, well, it's kind of bent a little. This part here was in the packaging and I had to rip it off on the top here, and it was kind of a little bent. It was kind of a bad idea to have a weapon like this and not just a pop out instead, like energy sword. This figure overall is my favorite. If I have to pick out of it the Reach characters, this would be my second favorite character. My number one would be George, and that's about right. But these figures, Accessory could have been better, but nah, he always had the DMR, so I can't complain. Yeah.
It didn't take long for Reach to fall. Our enemy was ruthless, efficient, but they weren't nearly fast enough. For you had already passed the torch, and because of you, we found Halo, unlocked its secrets, shattered our enemy's resolve. Our victory, your victory, was so close. I wish you could have lived to see it. But you belong to Reach. Your body, your armor, all burned and turned to glass. Everything. Except your courage. That you gave to us. And with it, we can rebuild.